others. This is why we can't have a collective shift in consciousness as long as some people are still choosing to remain in a slave state of consciousness. How solar activity impacts human beings, chronobiology, is an overview. How we're affected by the sun, different hours of the day. But that's just the start. It gets deeper, much deeper. How solar activity impacts human beings. It's neutral. It's not good, bad, evil, positive, negative. It's energy. And how we are responding to that energy, it's different. We respond to this in different ways. The sun brings a cycle of birth and death, or creation and destruction. Solar flares affect the central nervous system, all brain activity, including the pineal gland, including equilibrium along with human behavior and all psychological, mental, emotional responses, and just about every other aspect of the body. New scientists have talked about it. Does the Earth's magnetic field cause suicides? And what's most interesting about it, there's also been lots of studies on how magnetic fields, natural ones and artificially created ones in labs, can cause changes in the brainwave state, can cause changes in our cells. But here's what's really interesting. The pineal gland, which is in the center of our consciousness, the center of our mind, has a concentration of magnetite. Magnetite was not discovered until 1992 in the human brain, but it was discovered in the 1960s in birds, fish, and other migratory animals. This is how we are connected to each other. The magnetite in our brain, that telepathic sixth sense. Evidence shows that magnetite is a transducer, linking ambient electromagnetic activity to cellular function. And in the pineal gland, there is a concentration of magnetic crystals. Study finds human eye also emits light, and that we have a sixth sense in our eyes. We're not aware of it consciously, but we're aware of it subconsciously. Now, there's a number of spiritual perspectives, we're obviously going to do this quickly, on how the energies from the sun come in and affect our cells. Purge energy, stored emotions in our body. This is why some people flip out that don't know how to naturally release the energy in a positive, mindful way. Manly P. Hall did a lot of research in this area. He gave a presentation on the magnetic field around the human body and how our state of morality, what we do, you can even call it karma, affects the strength of our own magnetic field or aura. So what if solar activity is a catalyst for the travel of souls into the planet via new births, an exit from the planet via new wars? This is a holographic universe, as you've all heard, a spiritual biological video game where we each uniquely work to reach higher levels as we experience the nature of cause and effect in a physical reality. So this is what's important. We have to ground ourselves. Get engaged in exercises that lets you release that energy. Body movements that engage chi energy, like martial arts, dancing, qigong, yoga, being in nature. The body loves that. Traveling, camping. Creative applications of the mind, like writing, building new structures or homes. Creating art, music, documentary films, and it's very important to drink healthy water. And of course, healthy food. Several types of meditations that you can use, from deep breathing to relax yourself, to Vipassana meditation, which is observing your breath as it naturally is, becoming very aware and equanimous at the same time. Sun gazing. And of course, listening to certain tones and frequencies to bring the human body back into balance. And a grounding cord meditation, to ground yourself, not just breathe deep or observe your breath, but to practice in your mind, typing your clairvoyant muscles, your ability to heal yourself. And this will help you with your creative and manifestation abilities. Together, we can use the mind's ability to affect change at certain points in the timeline. And there's a lot of evidence to suggest that we are more capable of manifestation during this particular point in time. That somehow or another, when we have peaks in solar activity, we are more easily able to shift things if we put our minds together selflessly on the same goal at the same time. During a solar peak, during a full moon. For those of you that have seen the film Dark City, that came out in 1998, the whole premise of the film was this man's journey to discover that he had powers. And the reason these artists were attacking him is because there was something special about him. They wanted to know what made him tick. And he never prevailed over these parasitic, etheric, alien forces until he realized how to harness the power of his mind. And that's the purpose of all this information as we now close, that we need to harness the power of the mind strategically and not just react defensively to the changes that are taking place. And I believe and I suggest that we're in human form to learn how to develop those variabilities.
Get out! Don't you understand what she's doing? Can't you feel it?
Baseline,